Hello, my name is Tom Van and welcome to the video on how to sell cars to the internet customer and keep gross profitability. Right? I'm telling you, this is a stinging question that's out there quite a bit. I mean, I see it on websites and blogs and all kinds of stuff. How do I do it? How do I handle it? And so I've got answers for you today to most of the questions that you ask. And so what I did is I dropped down the top 10 questions that people ask me, salespeople ask me about how is it that I sell to the internet customer and keep gross profitability at the same time. Okay? So first, let me whip through the questions and see if these are questions that you ask. Now, by the way, if you don't ask these questions, if this doesn't seem important to you, it's all right, man. This might not be the right video for you. But check it out first and see what you think. Here are the questions. How do I become a better closer with the internet client? It's a big one. How do I get people to show for appointments? Because people now are contacting you by email and telephone a heck of a lot more than they used to, right? So how do I get those people to show for appointments? 3, how do I get more customers? And where do I get them from? All right, let's put a check mark next to that one. How do I keep gross profitability when the customer just wants the lowest price? They're internet clients, right? They're educated and they know more and they search stuff and they search through sites. Geez, they know our price. And you go, or our cost. And you go, no, there's a way to keep gross profitability without tricking people. By the way, this is doing it the right way. This isn't coming up with some goofy ways on how to do it. This is doing it right. So it's powerful for you for forever, for the rest of your career. How do I get people to call me back when I leave messages or emails? How do I keep gross profitability when they're priced on the internet super low? Yeah, that's a tough one. Okay. How do I sell cars through social networks? All right, that question is buzzing all over the place right now. Let me put a check next to that. Should I give out pricing right away as soon as they ask me for it? Right? That's a common question that people ask me. What if the used car manager tries to steal every trade? Now, the question doesn't necessarily come across that way, but it is, what if, we're giving them way too little for the trade because they've gone to Kelley Blue Book or NADA or Edmunds TMV or something like that to get pricing, and we're not at the same level, we're not even close. What do I do? All right, and then what do I do if the customer only wants email contact? All right, so these are the top 10 questions that you ask. Now, frankly, I believe that there's more questions that might be even smarter for you to ask, and I'll give those to you later, but I don't have enough time on this video to go through that. Okay, now, first I wanted to show you this. The reason I put checks right here is that on this video, I'm not going to answer these. I have answers for them that are really going to work extremely well. Just can't give them to you on this video, not enough time. But the answers to the rest of the questions will lie in this thing up here, all right? And what this is, well, right now it's absolutely nothing. I got this, I'm going to write up there. So anyway, what it is, it's a methodology of selling specifically to the internet customer. Now, this methodology actually can easily be transferred to the face-to-face, lot walking in client, so on and so forth. But this is really for the internet client. Now, one of the issues that's a lot of the information that you get these days is that somehow if you treat people the same way, or you're just nice, or you use words like transparency, things like that, that all of this goes well, everybody's happy, and when you're kind and friendly with people, it works. It doesn't work that way, right? You still, and when it comes to professional selling, you still have to follow a methodology. And so the methodology that I want you to learn, because it is rock solid dynamite to keep that gross profitability and your penetration ratios going through the moon, goes like this. It goes discovery, that's phase 1. Phase 2 is presentation. Phase 3 is the works. And phase 4 is the finish, which is super quick, by the way. Now, in discovery, the biggest thing that you have to find out from the client is, when you're in the first part of this, is what problem, or rather problems could be, exist when it comes to their lives, and specifically how the transportation isn't meeting up to the needs of their lives. Without you discovering that, you cannot possibly come up with solutions that are going to work. It doesn't make any sense, does it? Is that oftentimes when the client comes to us these days, the internet client, they're coming to us with their own solutions, right? Hey, I saw that Tahoe you had online, or that Volkswagen Jetta that you have priced at $14,995. I want that, but I want to buy it for $12,000. Or what do you have in the line of minivans, and how cheap can you get it? You know, whatever. They're asking you questions like that. And we go, look, don't just fall in to trying to somehow wrap their solution into a package that works for them, because they might be wrong about the solution they came up with. Statistics tell us that most people don't even stick with what they originally bought, right? And I've heard it's as high as 92%. They might stick with the vehicle but change the package. All right. So our deal is we've got to figure out the problems that exist with the vehicle transportation that they have, and with the way that they're currently shopping and what it's not getting to them. All right, the second deal is presentation. Now, presentation is not, by the way, the presentation of the vehicle solutions you came up with. Presentation is you telling people why it's an extraordinary experience to buy from you. That's absolutely critical. So you have to make certain that you have a package that is extraordinary. Otherwise, you're just ordinary. And so you got to come up with that package, and then once you deliver that package to them, you tell them what it is, then you ask them, now, sir, this is what we do for you, and by the way, if we deliver on all that stuff, does it sound like a service that will work for you for your next purchase? Because right at this level right here, we're going to get the commitment for people to already buy from us. Because we've discovered their problem, and we've built something called the trust factor, and now we've told them what we do and if that's the way they want to buy. Once we get past that, then we get into something called the works. And the works is now when we get into the guts, right? The vehicle that's going to be right for them, what do they need, how have they studied it, what type of packages do they already know, and how it is they've gone about their decision-making process. That's what the works is, right? Decision-making process. We have to find out how they've arrived at that so far. And then phase 4 is the finish, and that's the big finalization, right? That is the recap of everything that you've gone through here, and to see if that still works for the client. And it is also you arriving at the solutions outside the client, you arriving at the solutions and how to present back where it's like a bear trap. It's perfect and it works excellent for the clients, and they love it, and I mean every single time. So this is the methodology to learn. Now, in order to get the specifics, more specifics on this is what I need you to do, and I suggest you do it. If you don't want to, of course you don't have to do anything you don't want to, but go to carsellingkarma.com. I'm going to give you all this stuff for absolutely free. All right, I'm not going to ask you for personal information or all that stuff. Go to Car-Selling Karma, put in your email address, and I'll send you the first video. Bang, it'll pop up on your screen and you can watch it automatically. And then I'm going to send you 3 more videos after that. All right, now that's going to take you through each of these phases, and it's going to blow you away with all the information that you get. You're absolutely going to love it. Then, after you get through all those, and it'll take maybe about a week or whatever, 8 days or something like that to get through each video. After that, then I'm going to open you up to something else where I'm going to show you about 20 or 25 different videos, all for free, right? And again, no personal information, just you got to give me your email so I know where to send the stuff. And I want to keep in contact with you if you like what I have to say and you like how I say it. But anyways, I also want to get down to some more specifics inside not just these questions, but better questions. Questions that you really need to be asking, because once you ask those and you have answers for it, man, this career goes huge for you, okay? So anyway, my name is Tom Van. You can contact me anytime if you want, but go to carsellingkarma.com, that's karma with a K, carsellingkarma.com. Check out those videos and tell me what you think. You'll be able to post your responses right on there, or just send me a couple emails. Thanks a lot, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Certainly look forward to meeting you on that next video, and peace and so on and so forth, and build a great career. Adios.